Hello, welcome. Previously, we have discussed about for of, foreign and while loop. Now, we will discuss about do while loop in JavaScript. Let me open the Visual Studio Code. I will create a new JavaScript file, do while loop.js. Now, do while loop is used when you want to guarantee that code runs at least once, irrespective of whether condition is true or false. You want to run the code at least once. For example, let me declare a variable, let I equal to 5. Then do, here I will type console.log, value of I is as I, while I less than 3. And I need to provide here I plus plus. Here I want to print the value of I as long as I is less than 3. But I have already initialized. Ideally, if you give while loop, it will not execute even once. Here already I is 5, which is greater than 3, but still it will execute once. Let us run and verify that. Node do while loop.js. You can see value of I is 5. It is printed once, right? Here our condition here is checking for less than 3. This condition is false. Still it executed once, right? You want to ensure that this code is executed at least once, even if the condition is false. In that case, you will use a do while loop. Here, if I use a while loop instead of do while, this statement will never be executed. For example, I will write the same code here, but with a just while loop. While I less than 3, console.log value equal to plus I. It will print the value of I, right? And then I will do I plus plus here, right? This statement will never be printed here because I is already 5 here, right? If I run again, see, that statement is not printed, only this statement is printed. The speciality of do while is it will execute this code even if the condition is false. It will execute at least once. Here what is happening is, here it is executing first, then it is checking the condition. That is why it is executed once here. That is why this statement is printed, right? So in this way, you can use a do while loop whenever you want to run the code at least once, irrespective of whether condition is true or false. See, here also in this case, if you don't provide this increment value, it can run in infinite loop. In this case, it will not run because value of I is already 5. Suppose I make a value of I equal to 1 here, right? And then if I comment this, if I forgot to provide this condition, so now I have provided I value is 1 and here increment condition I have commented. So it means it will never be incremented. It will keep on printing 1 infinitely, right? Let me run and verify. See, value of I is 1. It is keep on printing. So it is in infinite loop. To end this, I will press Ctrl C. So I need to provide this condition I plus plus. So I need to provide this increment here. Otherwise, it will run in infinite loop. If I run now, it will print 1 and 2. See, you can see here value of I is 1, value of I is 2. 2 times it printed because here our condition is less than 3, right? First time it printed, value becomes 1. Second time it printed, value becomes 2. Then third time, value is already, this condition is no longer true, right? That is why it has printed only 2 times here. If I give 5 here like earlier, now it will print only 1 time because it will print here, then it will check the condition and it is already false, so it will not print again. So since value of I is 5 here, condition is already false. Since it is a do while loop, it will run once this statement. So it will print once now. Value of I is 5 like this. See here, it is printed only once because after printing first time, it is checking the condition, it's already false. So this is about the do while loop in JavaScript. So far we have discussed different types of loops in JavaScript. Thank you for watching.